Okay, maybe we can start our session today. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's Easy Global Chat with FPT University Vietnam. My name is Evelyn Magdalena. I'm from Collaboration and Global Engagement Department, Universitas Ciputra, and I'll be hosting today's session. I'm very happy to see you all here. Today, we will discuss about sustainable living in Vietnam. Also, you can get information about the opportunity to join winter program in FPT Vietnam in November 2025. So, before we begin, please keep your microphone on mute during presentation. Also, you can turn off your camera so we can have interactive chat. And also, please rename your name as your name, yeah. There will be a Q&A session in the end of the sharing session. So if you have any question, you can just put it on comment section. Also, you can directly ask by raising hand sign on Zoom. Maybe I want to mention also for absentee. The absentee for this session will be done with a CEDX survey that will be generated in the end of the session. So please pay attention when we generate the survey because we will give KPIO and we will count your attendance if you fill the survey. Okay. Now, to officially open today's event, I would like to invite Mr. Stephen from Collaboration and Global Engagement to deliver welcoming speech and to greet all the guests here. Mr. Stephen, the time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Evelyn. Good afternoon, Ms. Cha, a very special guest from FPT today, and all of the students attending the Global Chat. So FPT is one of those universities that is absolutely world-class when it comes to doing programs like winter and summer programs and many other types of programs. We are really so honored to have Ms. Cha here today. And I'm very pleased to see we have so many students attending today. May I just say that if any of the students are driving, please be very, very careful today. Ms. Cha, I think we can start. Thank you for attending this today, and we're looking forward to greeting you with many questions from the students. Thank you.
Thank you for the welcoming speech from Mr. Stephen and Miss Evelyn. Xin chào from Vietnam. My name is Ga from FPT University. And today, it is my big pleasure here to introduce about Vietnam and about our winter camp program to Sipusha University students. During my presentation, please note your questions and we can solve the questions in the Q&A section later. Yes, and if you have any questions or you want to know anything about Vietnam, kindly let me know and I would be very happy to share with you about my own country. Yes, especially with brother country like Indonesia. Yes. Please allow me to share my screen. Can you see my screen? Yes.
Yes, we can see your screen, Ms. Kara.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Firstly, I have a question to all of Sipusha students here. So when you think of Vietnam, what will you think about? You can text in the chat box. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I cannot see I cannot see the chat box right now. So let me go to the Zoom screen. Yes. Hello. Uh, so, uh, Phở noodles. Yes, we have phở noodles, food from Vietnam here. Then a beautiful French light city. I will show you where it is. So the beautiful French light city is located in a theme park in Vietnam, very near our campus. And also we have coffee here. Yes, Vietnamese coffee is really good. Yes. So let me so when you think of Vietnam, so you might think of Vietnamese food. So here we have phở. We also have bánh mì, one of the most delicious food in the world. And also we have gỏi cuốn, which is spring roll in English. Yes. So when thinking of Vietnam, people will think of the beautiful scenery and the food here in Vietnam. But I would like more than about the food and about the scenery. I would like to give you a general uh, introduction about Vietnam. So Vietnam is the full name of Vietnam is Socialist Republic of Vietnam, and when we are socialist, is the opposite of democratic. And for the total square of Vietnam is around 300,000 water kilometers, and our population is around 100%. And in Vietnam, we have more than 54 recognized ethnic groups. And in Vietnam, we have a lot of beautiful scenery, like the scenery in Hanoi, the capital. Then we have Hạ Long Bay. Then we have Hội An Ancient Town and Ho Chi Minh City, very famous for the economic development. So, uh, when we think about sustainability, Vietnam and Indonesia, we share some issues in common. So first of all, both Vietnam and Indonesia, we use a lot of coal. We depend a lot of in coal, and now we are moving to energy transition to more clean energy. Then we also share the same issue of plastic pollution and waste. In that, the plastic pollution and waste can affect a lot in our oceans and our coastal city. Then Vietnam and Indonesia also share the same concern about the deforestation and the land use. Now, in Vietnam, it is a sad fact that in Vietnam, a lot of forest has been devastated, and now we only have 2% of 2% of origin forest left. And the next issue is a very hot issue about the climate vulnerability and urban sustainability. So in Indonesia, you have the smart city pilot in Bali, and in Vietnam, we have the smart city pilot in Hanoi. But the urban sustainability still remain a very big questions about how sustainability the smart city can really be in the future. And also we are also share the same concerns and worry about our coastal exposure, especially in Indonesia when you are consist of more than thousand of islands. So the coastal exposure is one of the biggest concern of Indonesia right now. And in Vietnam, we share the same concern too, because the erosion in our delta is risking the life of more than 20 million people. So we have some like with the share sustainable issues. So we are share uh, a common trend in ESG, and that we integrate with the business for the ESG. And also we have the green financing, in that we can build the forest for the carbon credit. So, in overview, you can see that Vietnam and Indonesia, we share a lot of common issues in sustainability. But one thing from Vietnam that I'm very when I find out about Indonesia's sustainability initiatives, think of Indonesia is really potential country when it comes to sustainability because the government and the local people in Indonesia, you set up and you found a lot of projects to enhance the sustainability in their country. Here, I found some project that Indonesia is doing to fostering the sustainability. Some of that can be named to energy transition or forest and regenerative food and land use. And also you focus on finance facility for education and protect the tourism historical urban landscape. From Vietnam, you earn a lot of my respect because of your sustainability projects are very massive and can be can proceed all across your country. Yes,
Today,
and in
now,
Vietnam,
to lock you in to your dream. A small action that makes you committed to the cause.
When you do something, you build momentum. And if you continue to take action, you will start seeing results. Results that will compound in time. In 10 years' time, you do not want to be one of those people who wish they started 10 years ago. Start now. The future you is begging you to start now. Today's the day.
When are you going to stop lying to yourself? When are you going to be honest with yourself? Those who say tomorrow never succeed. There is no tomorrow. Today is the day.
yes, so it was a short video about the Vietnam people. We are on the way to achieve the sustainability, starting first with clean our environment. And here in Vietnam, we also have some key trends of sustainability that I would like to introduce to you. So, first of all, we would like to focus on renewable energy and net zero transition. Then the circular economy and waste management, which you can see in the video. And then we want to focus on the blue economy and marine sustainability, also with the ESG integration and industrial policy. And the last thing, but very important thing, is about sustainable tourism and consumer behavior that we think we share in the same key trends of sustainability with Indonesia. So, yes. So, what we can do from the perspective of a university. So, we come from FPT University, one of the top private universities in Vietnam, and we established from 2006 with our strength majors in information technology, business administration, and languages. And like Siputra, which is a corporation, PT University is founded by a corporation, and our corporation, IPT Corporation, is the leading technology corporation in Vietnam. We have 5 campuses all across Vietnam in Hanoi, Đà Nẵng, Ho Chi Minh City, Quy Nhơn, and Cần Thơ campus. But our program will be located in Đà Nẵng campus, a coastal city, have very beautiful beach. Yes, so as a university, we want to solve the two main local issues. So the first one is about sustainable fashion, and the second one is about sustainable tourism. So why we focus on sustainable fashion and sustainable tourism? So first of all, in Vietnam, the around 70 billion metric tons of wastewater released into the river and the ocean each year due to the fashion industry. And also because in Vietnam, we are very focused on tourism, but the tourism in Vietnam is partly unsustainable. So the tourism in Vietnam generated around 116,000 tons of plastic waste, and then the number will be double by 2030 if we do not do anything. Yes, so you can see that the social challenges for our local campus is the fast fashion and unsustainable tourism. So in Vietnam, we are doing some practice toward the more sustainable tourism and more sustainable fashion. So first of all, when it comes to the tourism, we have community-based tourism. That the community-based tourism provide the visitors with an experience of the local life, in that the visitors can have a time to live with the local people, and the local community can have the social, the economic benefits. Then they use the benefit to reinvest in the nature resources, the environment, and the local culture again. So with the community-based tourism, we are focused on strengthen local economy, mindful and responsible travel, context-based education. The most important thing is the local immersion. Then, with the community-based tourism, we have specific tactics and the enterprise, such as we will design the program in that the visitors can live in the local homestay. Also, they can go to local fishing tours, local boat cruise, and local guided nature tour. In that, they can immerse in the nature and learn about the local life of the residents there. Also, in Vietnam, this is the image from a reality show called Family Haha, in that the guests in this reality show will experience the local life with the residents. So in the reality show, they come to the Central Highland or the highland of Vietnam in the north, and they learn about how to do the forestry, how to harvest the rice and harvest the fruit. Also, they come to the central part of Vietnam and experience about the fish catching and making salt. And when they come to the Mekong Delta, they learn about the tropical fruits harvesting here, and cooking and having experience go to the local market with the people here. So with this reality show, the community-based tourism is the main focus, and we want to promoting this practice to more and more tourists, especially the foreigners. Yes, that's about the sustainable tourism, but also we come up with some solutions for the sustainable fashion. So in this program, you can go to Hội An. Sorry. Okay. Uh, do you? Okay, I will continue. So for the sustainable fashion, you can go to Hội An. Hội An is the ancient town of Vietnam, and here in Hội An, we have the tailor and custom-made service. So this is a very famous service in Vietnam, In that, you can get any clothes that you want based on the sample that you want in 24 hours. Then you can go to you can go to the tour in Hội An. You go to the market with the clothes, with the sample of clothes you want, or also with the sketch. And then the tailor here can make the clothes uniquely suit with you in a very short time. So the USA Times magazines once rated tailoring in Hội An is one of the fastest and cheapest tailoring services in the world. And with this practice, you can have the clothes you want with high quality and it posed to the fast fashion. Also, the local enterprise here, they want to promote the material come from the local community. Also, they think of the way that they can make the clothes in a circular economy so that their clothes can honor both the culture and reduce the environmental impact. So this local enterprise is called Metiseco. And also to include more of the people in the community, we also founded the Center of Research and Community Inclusive Support. In that, when you go to this business, people will include the people with disadvantages or disability, and then they make new items from the waste clothes, from the hotels or the tailor shops or materials that could be discarded as waste even though the fabric is very in high quality. So we have a lot of solutions for sustainable fashion, but still the business and the local enterprise here have some problem when they are doing their business. So that's why we came up with the winter camp program in Da Nang, Vietnam from 16 to 23rd November. In that, we would like to encourage students from all across the world come to Da Nang, Hội An, Vietnam, and then you can come up with the ideas to support the local enterprise and business on making the sustainable tourism and sustainable fashion. Yes. So the program overview, the duration of this program is 1 week and it includes the arrival and departure day. And the location is Da Nang City, Vietnam. And joining this program, you will learn how to explore the culture and you can ideate, you can make social impact. And in this program, we will divide the student into 2 tracks. You can choose the track that you want. So the track are sustainable fashion, in that you can tackle the challenge of fast fashion by field visit, by workshop, and doing team projects. And in this track, you can explore about the textile recycling, understand the environmental impact, and create more sustainable solutions. And for the second track in sustainable tourism, you will visit sustainable business, listen to local problems from sustainable tourism practitioners, and you develop the solution to protect the environment while still holding the cultural heritage. So this is the program agenda. So you can see here in the program agenda, in the first day of Sunday, there will be the airport pickup and check-in, and FPT University will cover the airport pickup. Then in the first day, there will be the welcoming ceremony and the program orientation, also one class of basic Vietnamese. So you can learn to communicate in basic Vietnamese when you're doing the project. Then in the afternoon, we will divide you to the 2 tracks. in sustainable fashion and sustainable tourism. And you will join the workshop and business case brief based on the track. And in the evening, there will be a welcome dinner on the Han River cruise. Then moving to the Tuesday, you will go to the workshop to prepare for your field trip. And in the afternoon, you go to Hoi An Ancient Town to learn more about the Hoi An Cloth Market, a combination between sustainable tourism and sustainable fashion. And also, you can walk and stroll around Hoi An Ancient Town. Then on the Wednesday, you will have the fieldwork and group interview with sustainable recycling business or sustainable tourism business for the whole day. And then on Thursday, there will be a free time for you. So you can use this free time to explore more about the city. Or you can use it for your teamwork. Okay. And then on Friday, we will also equip you with the class and the final pitch preparation with FPT University lecturers. And on Saturday, there will be a pitching showcase and feedback panel from the local business from FPTU lecturers. And then in the closing ceremony, you will have your certificate and private farewell lunch with people in your cohort. Yes, and on Sunday, there will be departure and CF. So in 1 week, you can learn about our local issues. You develop the solutions to the local issues and also have time to explore more about the cultures in Vietnam. Yes, and for the program, we will provide you with the classes and workshop focused on business model canvas for social impact. And also you can have the workshop with business owner in that you learn about the fast fashion and waste solution. And for the track, sustainable tourism, you learn about responsible travel design. And then it's time for teamwork. We will merge students in different majors, different university, and then you can work in team to develop your ideas together. Yes, so with the program, you can have the learning opportunity. You also have the culture exchange with people from many countries, and also you will have the enrichment activities. And our program received a lot of good feedback from students in Canada or even a student from National University of Singapore and US. Yes, and for the program timeline, the early bird registration is tomorrow, September 26th, and the deadline of official registration is October 10th. And we also support students with Apple Pickup and CF. So if you want to have the opportunity to go to Vietnam and join in this impactful program, please be quickly. Yes, because our early bird is closed very soon. Yes, and for the early bird program fee is 500 USD for 7 days. And in this program fee, include the accommodation is the three-star hotel, including breakfast. Also, we cover the airport pickup and CF and transportation in all the program. Then the program fee also include the activities, the certificate, and free meals in the opening and farewell parties and meal in the excursion tour in Hoi An. Yes, and the program fee exclude the passport or visa cost. But Indonesia, you don't need the visa to enter Vietnam. And also exclude the two-way airfares, the travel insurance, and personal expenses. But in Vietnam, the price for local life and for the food here is pretty cheap and affordable. Yes, and this is the example of the three-star hotel that you will live in. And in this program, you will live in twin room. If you want to live in a single room, please contact to our program coordinator, and we can support you with the single room. And every morning, they will have the breakfast. Yes, and go with FPT University. We ensure the best supporting system. Like we will have the Vietnamese buddies in that they will go with you all across the program and help you with communicate with the local resident for your project. But also they can hang around with you. They can take you to locations or sightseeing places in Da Nang, and you can form very good friendships with our Vietnamese buddies. Also, from FPT University, for each program, we will have the coordinator in that they will support you with the program uh, 24 hours a week. Yes, that means like every time. And also, we have the mobility application to ensure that you will not miss any activities. So, in general, within this program, we will ensure the best support for all of you to go to Vietnam in very safe and friendly way. Yes, and this is the application form for the winter camp program. And also, you can, if you have any questions, please let me know, and I'm more than happy to uh, I will be more than happy to share with you. Yes. Okay. Uh, can you still see the screen? Oh,
Now it's all done.
okay.
Do you still have
Yes.
something to share?
Yes. Or if you are too shy to raise your voice, maybe you can test in the chat box.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Ka, for sharing some insight regarding sustainable issue. Also for sharing your upcoming program, winter program in November 16 until 23rd. We hope that what have you been shared to us can be a new insight and opportunity for us. And for now, for student, we have Q&A session. You can ask anything that has been shared by Ms. Kat. Is it regarding the sustainable living in Vietnam, also in Indonesia? Also, if you want to know more about uh, the winter program that will be held in FPT Vietnam, you can write down on the chat box, or you can just directly raise hand in Zoom. Is there someone who want to ask any question to Miss Kat? Sure.
Hi, Ms. Chat. So while our students are thinking of the questions to ask, I wonder if you could just talk a little bit about all the university partners you have that visit FPT, not just for the winter program or summer program, but all the other programs that you have. So it will give our students an idea that you are really a global organization. Thank you.
Yes. So for FPT University, we have FPT Education Global in that it is an international globalization center. And every year, we welcome around 1,600 students from all across the world, from the US, Europe, Singapore, ASEAN, Japan, South Korea, and a lot of countries. And in FPT Education Global, we host the internship program. We have five programs for international students. So the first one would be the study tour, in that you can go to Vietnam and learn about Vietnam in the cultures or in the business. And summer camp or winter camp is also part of the study tour program. Then we have the English training programs for students, and also we have the internship program. Yes, so for the internship program, we have the internship in business, education, IT, and hospitality. So people can go to Vietnam for the internship. And also we have the community outreach program, in that student will do the volunteer and to foster the positive impact into the local community. And the last one would be the semester exchange program. So we have five programs: the study tour and annual camps. The second is English training program. The third one is internship. The fourth one would be community outreach program. And the last one is semester exchange. Yes, and I think that my question is clear enough. Do you have any more follow-up?
Okay, I think it's already answered, yeah, Mr. Stephen.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for answering that. And how long is the internship for, please? Yes, that was a question from Hilda.
Yes, for the internship program, it really depends on the university timeline. Yes, so but basically, the internship would last for 1 month. 1 month, yes. But if you want to extend your internship duration, you can like request to us, and then we would find that any business in March, and if there are matching host company, then we will match the student with the internship with longer duration.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Cha. We'll now open this discussion up to our students. Thank you.
Yes. So I think there
Okay.
is, yes.
Yeah, there is someone who raised hand. Matrix Syahputra. Okay, Matrix Syahputra, you can open your mic and ask your question directly to Miska.
All right. Thank you, first of all, for the webinar, I suppose. So the question I have here. Oh, and sorry. Greetings. My name is Matrix. The question I have here is actually from my friend Anton. Unfortunately, his mic isn't working right now, so I'm just going to read it on his behalf.
Yes.
He says that I'm actually interested in the sustainability you've talked about. How does business education in Vietnam support sustainability? Since nowadays it's a really big selling point for like products and businesses and that sort of thing. Thank you.
So I would like to clarify about the business in Vietnam doing for the sustainability, I think.
Mhm.
Yes, so about the business in Vietnam doing the sustainability. Now, sustainability is not only a trend, I think, but it's become an inevitable part of any business operation. So in Vietnam, the business are integrate a lot of practice such as the ESG framework and model, and also some of them think of circular economy, and also think more about collaborate with universities to engage more sustainability initiative in their business. But there is a fact that we cannot deny that when it's on like there would be a dilemma. Sometimes it's very hard to choose between sustainability and about the profit. So with businesses in Vietnam right now, we are finding a way to balance both the sustainability and the profit. And in some company, especially the startup with founders in the younger generation, they think of the CSR, the corporate responsibility more and more compared to the former generations. In fact, you can search for the company named Cocoon in Vietnam. It is COCOON. In that, they make the makeup and the make the makeup products, but the container of their product is from the recycled plastic, and also they will hold the campaign to collect all the used container to make a new ones. So I think that in Vietnam, although we are still struggling on finding a way to balance between the sustainability and about the profit, and although there are some really negative practice such as like the greenwashing practice, we cannot deny that the company business with younger younger generation of leader, they think of making the business in a more sustainable way and in a way that honor and the culture and the meaning and the impact of the society more and more. So we think that although we still in a way, but there is some really good point is happening, and we are really embracing that change in Vietnam right now.
All right. My friend Anton says, "Thank you, Ms. Ka. That was a very insightful answer, and thank you as well. That was pretty cool."
Thank you, Matrix, for the question. Is there anyone want to ask a question? We have a direct message to me. There's a question from Muhammad. I'm actually interested to go to the Vietnam, but the language in Vietnam is quite difficult. Do you have any tips or like resource for learning Vietnamese language, Miss?
Yes, so if you go to Vietnam for for this program in 7 days, I can pretty sure with you that Vietnamese people, especially in Da Nang, a tourism city, people here can speak English. Yes, and because we are very know the foreigner visitors. So I think that there will be not huge problems when you are in Vietnam in short terms, but in the long term, um, I think that if you want to study Vietnam, it will take you around 2 or 3 years to learn to the level of B2 in Vietnam. Yes, B2 in Vietnam. But a lot of foreigners have succeed. So I think that you will be the next case to succeed if you have the grit and the love to Vietnam.
Okay, thank you, Miss Gas. So we don't have to expert in Vietnamese to good there because we can use English when we join the program in FPT Vietnam. Thank you, Mohammed, for the question. Maybe one more question if there's any. I see no one raised hand. If there's no other question from students, maybe we can just close the Q&A session. But if you guys still have any question regarding sustainability or especially regarding the upcoming program, winter program in FPT Vietnam, you can ask to me as international coordinator in University Putra, and I will pass it to Ms. Ka, so Ms. Ka can assist you with your question. Okay, thank you once again, Ms. Ka, for the sharing sharing session regarding the opportunity on the winter camp program. We hope that some of students will have a chance to go there and meet you in person. Okay, now we will, before we close today's session, we will have a photo session to,
Yes.
yeah, to document the session. So please, for the students and all of the participants, you can open your camera. We will screenshot the meeting. Maybe we can remove the spotlight first. For IT team,
Okay, I will
Feli,
start
you
the
can start.
screen. I will start the screenshots. For the first one is for slide 1, 2, 3. Okay, for the second slide, 1, 2, 3. Third slide, 1, 2, 3. Fourth slide, 1, 2, 3. Fifth slide, 1, 2, 3. Sixth slide, 1, 2, 3. Seventh slide, 1, 2, 3. 5 more slides. Eighth slide, 1, 2, 3. Ninth slide, 1, 2, 3. 10th slide, 1, 2, 3. 11th slide, 1, 2, 3. And lastly is the 12th slide, 1, 2, 3. Okay, done. Vote.
Thank you, Feli, for helping me. Wow, there's a lot of students join us for our sharing session today. Thank you, guys.
Yes,
Before
thank you
we
very
close,
much.
yeah,
Yes.
before we close, maybe I just want to give one announcement to our student that for today attendance, please don't forget to fill the survey on your TADX. The survey already generated and already extended, so please fill for your KP International office. Okay, we have now reached the end of our UC Global Chat today. On behalf of Universitas Putra, I would like to thank Ms. Ka for joining us, for giving us insight regarding sustainability, also for sharing your uh, upcoming program, winter program. And also, I want to thank all of the participants that are already joined for today's sharing session. Hope you guys get a lot of new insight and you guys can join the program that FPT will host in November 2025. If you have any question, you can ask me so I can give to Miska. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day ahead. See you next time in next UC Global Chat.
Yes, thank you very much for all of the participants. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Miss. Bye-bye.
Thank you,
Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Miska.
Miss.
Thank you, Ms. Ka. Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miska.
Yes, thank you.